Oh no, that was the wrong one. Oh dear, I used the wrong little card, but oh well. Because we's here. We's here right good and proper. Once more, on this glorious, rainy Tuesday evening. Good evening, everybody. How are you? I hope you have been well. I hope you have been having some good times since the last time we spoke. Fuck knows we haven't. We have and we haven't. It's been a chaotic couple of days. But we're here. We survived. We made it. Oh yes, right. But yes. Good evening and welcome. This is definitely going to be the final Fantasy VII stream because we actually are ready to go. Let's see. So, everything's all done. We've done all the side stuff. We've done all the other trophies. All we got left is to beat the game. Take on Big Bad Sephiroth himself. Currently, we are in Highwind, as you can tell by the triumphant music. Awaiting above the northern crater. As soon as we're done in here, we will go down and we will do the final dungeon for the final time. Just before we head out there, I'm going to show you my squad. Got me Cloud, got me Nanaki, got me Sid. Everyone's got their ultimate weapons on. Everyone's got good strong armor and their accessories. Not that we really need it, because everyone is super overpowered, but who cares? It's always good to be prepared. We've got Master Magic, we have got Master Command, and we've got Master Summon on Cloud, so he can do everything with Mega Orb, long range, and counter attack, as well as the enemy skill. Not the full one, but got everything we need on it. I think. Wind, yep. Yeah, that one's good. Cool. Red 13, Nanaki has got Master Magic and Master Summon, as well as Mega Orb. Counterattack, double cut with leveled up to 4 cut, and enemy skill. The one with almost all of them, because obviously I haven't got chocolate buckle, because of having to undo some stuff last time. And Sid has got long range, Mega Orb, Master Command, and Master Magic. So he will just be doing the stuff. Don't have a need for pretty much anything else with that. But then I don't remember whether that'll actually work. If I put quarter magic on that, will we be able to perform everything a ridiculous number of times? Who knows? Let's find out. It's all been leading up to this. You ever see the play Loveless? Yes. Yeah, really? Well, that's fine. They've been doing that play every summer since I was a kid, and I remember seeing it just once. That was when I was in Midgar training to be a pilot. I had some free time and thought I'd catch the play. Now, I'm no big fan of theater or anything, but this thing put me to sleep just like I thought it would. Finally, during the last scene, the guy next to me woke me up, telling me I was snoring too loud. So about all I remember of that play is the end, when the sister of the lead asks her lover, "Do you really have to leave?" And the guy says, "I made a promise. The people I love are waiting. I don't understand, not at all, but take care of yourself. Of course, I'll come back to you. Even if you don't promise to wait, I'll return knowing you'll be here." Good evening, Zariandor. How are you? I hope you are well. I remember thinking when I heard those lines, what the hell's he talking about? But, you know, now I'm not so sure. I think I understand. Cool. I don't know what else to say. Hey, Cloud, would you tell me it's alright? Say it cool, say it normal. Say it. It's alright. You're right. Things will be alright. I'm alright, really. I'll fight my hardest. Time's got a way of sneaking up on you, huh? I'm shaking all over. I feel sick. I am Nanaki, son of Niseto. I am afraid of nothing. It's alright, alright. I'm Nanaki, the son of brave Seto. I'm not afraid of Sephiroth. I think he's afraid of Sephiroth. Cloud, take the ship to the northern cave. The time for flying is now past. Our battlefield is now beneath the earth. The gate to tomorrow is not the light of heaven, but the darkness of the depths of the earth. It's just, but I won't forget, no matter what happens. Not about this here trip or them folks. None of it. Cloud, what do you want to do? Go on. We's going on. Now I know obviously you've seen first parts of this cave system, because obviously I've gone down here before, but we're gonna go down it the proper way, because this is it. Now, I am fully expecting this to be quite a short stream, to be honest. Not entirely sure what I have planned, but we'll see how long it takes to go through all this. I might still actually have one thing left to show off that I know I didn't get around to last time, and maybe we'll do that. But we'll see. We will see. For now, the most important thing is the end. I know, it's these things. Come to life. There we go. They're both alive. Yeah, that's a nice full menu right there. Never for death. Can't get me. Showcasing Cid's pretty staff, pretty spear, the Venus Gospel, and the ultimate weapon. Can't quite see what Nanaki's weapon is, but I don't know if to tell whether it's supposed to be whether it's the clip in his ear, or it's supposed to be his collar or something. I know that in the remake, it's his collar. But, it's hard to tell. So I don't really see anything changing on his model. As you can tell by my absurd amount of money that I have actually gone back and unsold everything that I sold at the end of the last stream, because I was just desperate to get that Gil trophy, but we're not gonna need any more money ever again. Although I do like the idea, like, whenever it comes to an RPG, by the time you reach the end game section, usually your characters are swimming in money. Like, after the RPG is over, do they then just, like, go off into the world being gazillionaires? Like, I know we get to see what happens to everyone after this. It doesn't necessarily imply that they're rich. But I mean, if they're carrying on from my save file, they certainly would be with, was it like 86 million gil? 89 million gil, like, that is an obscene amount of money. Surely more than enough to rebuild, excuse me, huge swaths of Sector 7, amongst other things. I mean, with that kind of money, I'd probably just go and buy, like, Calm or something. So yeah, it would be interesting to see that, like, you know. I've always had a fascination with post-epic fantasy story world. Like, once everything's passed, the villains are all dead, the threat has been neutralized, the world is back to normal. Sorry, quick drink. Excuse me. Everyone doing that natural 9999. I just realised I can actually put Might as well put in some HP pluses to get everyone up to that 9999 because I can. Quick save. And then we'll go this way, just because it's the way we used to. A magic pot, oh how shocking. We might as well leave, because we're not going to be benefiting from it. Sure has been a long and exciting journey. I hope everyone has enjoyed this foray through Final Fantasy VII as well. I appreciate anyone who's checked it out, whether it be to watch 1 or 2 parts or the whole thing. And I hope you feel inspired to play it yourself, even if you do know how it ends, because obviously you will, because we've gone through it all. But it is still a genuinely fun game to play. Like, there's so much you can do with the materia system, with, you know, there's a bunch of mini-games. Like, I never actually went back, I just realized I never went back to the Wonder Square and the Gold Saucer to show you all the mini-games that are available in there, because you can do the G-Bike from the Escape from Midgar, you can do the submarine mission, snowboarding, you know, it's just a little cavalcade of all the little mini-games that are found throughout the adventure. Just once more for old time's sake, since we're all doing maximum damage now. These things are so strong because they's the best. I love you, Tomberry. I'm sorry I have to kill you. Nope, that didn't take very long to do. Golem. I just realized there are abilities in this list that I haven't even shown off, like coin, throw, D blow, you know, when you blow the D. Here we go. It be time. No one has anything new to say. This is it. Alright, it's last dance. Let's just get this over with. Being with you all isn't so bad. Well, should we get going? We finally made it here. Let's get going. Alright everyone, let's mosey. Damn, again? Stop saying it like a wimp. Can't you say move out or something? Move out. Yeah, better attempt. What? Look at the number. Fuck, they're coming out in full force. Cloud, you go first. Okay, I'm going alone. Shove. Won't do us no good, but you everyone back here. That's right. You take 2 of us with you and go first. The rest will catch up with you later. Is this like a practice run for the final battle? Yeah, major practice run. I'm fine with that. It's probably more fun than meeting Sephiroth down there. This might be fun to pass the time. Don't know if you would call this fun. They're coming. They're already on the floor next to us. Cloud, hurry up and make up your mind. That's the squad. All of you. Later. Yeah, later. Hell yeah. The epic finale. And of course, if you didn't fight one before... Oh, Iron Giant. That's not what I thought it was. Usually that's a dragon zombie on my files, but I guess it's an Iron Giant. This is essentially now just a gauntlet through to the end. Nothing too major, especially considering how ridiculously overpowered we currently are. But let me tell you, when you first come down here, before you know all the tips and tricks and secrets and all sorts for this game, it can be quite daunting. There he is. Dragon zombie. Body tail. I wonder if that had any influence, now that I'm looking at it, on the Gaping Dragon from Dark Souls. I'm noticing some mild similarities that never occurred to me before. It's kind of weird to think that this is what the center of the planet looks like here. Floating rocks and whirling green. Where are we? Oh, what? There she is, Jenova. It's coming. Here we go. For the last time. Jenova with her creepy, pulsating, whatever the hell they are. We are just moving too fast for her, huh? Oh yeah, there's a giant heart on the inside, in case you didn't notice. There we go. Bye-bye, Jenova. It most certainly is Sephiroth's mummy. That is Jenova in, I think, her true form, like the form that she crash-landed on the planet with originally, before she decided to start imitating the ancients. It's a very creepy design. We going down because this planet is just deep as ever, deep as shit. It's going down the center of the earth. Light. A light. Is this like holy? Oh, damn, man. Barrett. What? So everyone's together again? There he is. And it's actually him this time. Not some figment of our imaginations. Sephiroth. Is this Sephiroth's power? My body, I can't control my body. My front legs, my hind legs, my tail's about to rip off. This is definitely not good. He's way out of our league. I don't know if I can go on. Cloud. There. It's there. Cloud. Holy. Holy is there. Holy materia is shining. Eris's prayer is shining. Holy Eris. It's not over yet. This isn't the end yet. So now we split the party up. Not that we're really gonna need this, but it's always handy just to... So basically what's happening here is that the... Whew, Peanut, did you fart? Or was that you? Jesus. The dog has been apparently been very farty today.
Yeah, it's been very stinky.
Let's see, yeah, so, you could split the team, split into 3 teams. So that you can fight Sephiroth on 3 fronts. Let's go, everyone. Which, you know, if you're underleveled, is a great way of balancing things out. Not only Eris, holy is the prayer of Avalanche, of Marlene and Dyne, and everyone on the planet. Maybe I shouldn't have come. I don't need materia Nope, I still need it. This and that and everything mine, and I'm never gonna give any up. Eris's memories, our memories. We came to tell you our memories. Come, planet, show us your answer. And Sephiroth, to the settling of everything. I imagine that was probably a translation thing, just like to settle everything, but you know. Hello. Love this song. This track is great. Think about the sequence of the 5 targets and beat them. She's licking me. Don't licking me. So we got 5 sections of Sephiroth. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Yeah, so we got left arm, right arm, core, head, and then the Sephiroth part on the top, which I think is supposed to actually be him. Head portion dead. Yep. And again, core, chest, arm, head. Worried about the other members, this is where you can check everyone else out, but nah, we're good. Oh damn. Right magic dead. Left magic dead. That's arms and that's the arms. What remains is the core and the center. Core obviously being the yellow bit. Oh no, he's reviving himself. If only we were more powerful. Yeah. Although she wasn't really giving me kisses so much as just licking my shirt. Oh no, he did a whole 1,000 damage.
Or she's not doing it.
No, so cute. Yeah, we are way too strong for this now. Sephiroth got nothing on us because we were able to beat Ruby and Emerald Weapon. The head portion's back. Oh no. I'm trying to remember what other details there were about this fight. So, the amount of health that it has is affected by a number of things that you do. Oh, there we go, we won. Basically, the higher your level and the more ultimate weapons and stuff I think it is that you get, the stronger that is. But as you can see, even with everything, it's not that challenging anymore. But here's the one everyone remembers. This is the one everyone thinks of when they think of Sephiroth. Because that was just Bizarro Sephiroth, who I think is a much cooler boss. That theme. One-winged angel. There he is. Ascended to God. so cute. The puppy, not the Sephiroth. I mean, the Sephiroth's just an ego. I do like the forced imagery with it having 6 floating wings and then a 7th as an arm, just to make sure that it really pushes home the theme of 7 that Final Fantasy VII has. Let's de-barrier, because why the hell not? It's not like we've really used most of this magic. Oh no, not Shadow Flare. You missed. How could you miss? No barrier for you. Ooh, that was a hit. But so was that. Go on, why not? Let's just drag it out a little bit so we can enjoy the music, because everyone loves the music. Oh. Quad magic does work, but the all does not. I wonder what happens if we sense it. Oh no, he's getting away. If only we had long range materia. Oh. Couldn't sense. You used the other. Pale horse. Extreme magic. Let's use some extreme magic. I wonder if we can steal anything, shall we? Let's have a look. Nope, God has nothing to steal. What a shame. Supernova! Here we go, this is what everyone really wanted to see. Ready for an obscenely long attack animation? Look, it's the heavens and some text that you can't read. Because A, it's in Greek, and B, it's very badly crushed. Oh look, I can see my house from here. Pluto! Now as much of a planet as it is considered these days. Saturn. It's pretty cool shit though. Like boom, 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 boom. All them little rocks. Jupiter is now a donut. That's my favorite part, right there. Just donut planet. Hell yeah. And it just bypasses everyone else to go straight to the sun. Oh no, the sun is bubbling. Mercury. Bye-bye. I'm sure that's how it will really happen. Venus also crumbled into polygons. And it's us. This is such an over-the-top way of just trying to land an attack. Plus, if you're intending to take over the entire planet in order to turn it into your traveling, death machine. Sorry? I'm not even listening. Oh, it's a button. Button pedaling. I like how the sun is hot enough to burn this entire planet, and yet we're able to stand before its ever-expanding might. Good point. Oh wow, he actually did damage to it all. Can't reach. I'm actually shocked that hurt. Where's White Wind gone? White Wind. Everything. Literally everything. Every single spell ring. Oh no! We've actually had a death! Look at me pontificating and showing off and making a fool of myself. Shameful. Big guard it is then, I guess. When in doubt. Full clear. Oh, I forgot. Possibly. I did ask if there's anything else anyway. But there might be... This one, hope not. Yeah, please do D-spell because currently Red 13 is unable to be cured because he's too powerfully defended. Hopefully this now means I can do full cure can be all. Who'd have thunked? Oh no. Forgot. Well, okay, this isn't the best, what have I not shown off here, I wonder? Let's do a question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, because why not? We'll do a big guard. Dean! The hell is Dean? Oh, it's a boom. Oh no, you killed Red 13, you bastard. Boom. Did a little bit of damage. Not a lot, but a little bit. And get a whisper. Oh, you know what we really want to do right now. You know, we're not gonna. No, we're not gonna. Although you can use that next potion. Cure up, Cloud, and then we're gonna just go fucking nuts with a little bit of Omni Slash, shall we? Will it be enough, or will we need to really pull out all the stops? Oh, it wasn't enough. No, it was enough, never mind. Yeah, okay, Jesus. We've even been on 33 minutes, wow. But is it over, though? I hear you asking yourself. Can this really be the end? As he is slowly pixelated into oblivion? You tell me. There he goes. Godlike Sephiroth. Fade to white. Give me my EXP, bitch. No EXP for you, because... yeah. Because that's it. Everyone's back, everyone's exhausted. However, that doesn't solve all of our problems, does it? This is all we could do. Wait, what about Oli? What's going to happen to the planet? That, I don't know. Isn't the rest up to the planet? You're right. We've done all that we could do. Alright, everyone. We did our best. That's it. Let's go home proud. I love how kind of anticlimactic this is. It's like, okay, we've killed Sephiroth, but there's still a fucking meteor trying to destroy the planet. But that doesn't stop that. What happened? I feel it. What? He's still here. Uh-oh. Still Cloud. He's laughing. Whoa. Cloud. More of them high-quality 1997 FMV cutscenes. I love it. It's so good. Looking like a literal memory lane. Where are we? I do have a theory as to where this is. I don't know if it's correct or not. But, it's the pretty boy and the prettier boy still here. I believe this is Cloud's subconscious. See, we've been reduced down to 9271, which means we have been stripped to the bare minimum. And we've been given Omni Slash. That's all we've got. Now this is the ultimate psychological ask of you. If only I could do this with all of my mental issues. Boom! That, by the way, is an unlosable fight. It will always give you Omni Slash whether or not you have gotten it in the course of the game. And there he goes! Feat of meteoric proportions! Gaia's Guardian! True!
Is unlosable a word?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like one.
I know. It's probably not, but I used it. But yeah, there you go, we got the Platinum Trophy! Woo! We platinumed Final Fantasy VII!
Sick.
Sick!
You can tell we're millennials because we say things like sick and epic.
Baller!
Yeah.
Epic!
Oh.
So awesome! Radical. Live stream.
Life change.
So pixelated. Look who it is! Look who it is! She reached down through the live stream. Oh, fuck! The center of the earth is collapsing. They probably will. Well, fortunately, Cloud is ridiculously strong for a noodle man. I think I'm beginning to understand. What? An answer from the planet. The Promised Land. Yeah, remember that? I think I can meet her there. That's right, talk about another girl while you're holding your girl. Yeah, let's go meet her. I always read it less as like a romantic thing and more of just, hey, where is everyone? Hey, I'm glad you're all safe. Notice that the sync lack of Yuffie and Vincent. They all seem to be safe too. But now what are we gonna do? Holy should be moving soon. And that means this place will. Oh, Lady Luck, don't fail me now. Oh, fuck. Now that's some goddamn luck right there. That Highwind should stop flying suddenly and just fall into the hole. Hey, look, it's Lady Luck. Oh, shit! And we're right on top of that bullshit. The high wind, new shit. good job he planned ahead for this with a random jet. Sid engineering is truly the best engineering. Totally. Totally. Yeah, as she should be. Back to calm. Look who it is! It's Marlene! The flower girl. Noodle hair. Or Play-Doh hair. Oh my. Look, the earth is fucked. I mean, that's pretty fucked. We're waiting to the last possible second to stop this. You did watch this. Sorry? Yeah. So you do know how it ends. Midgar, new!
He's like, I finished the game, but I just didn't when I watched the cutscene.
Bear in mind, every single one of those houses is occupied. That is hundreds of thousands of people just dying right there. We did it. We destroyed Midgard. That's what we're planning on doing, right? That was the whole point. Oh, look. It's magical power come to stop Meteor. Just in time? Not anymore, no. I mean, I feel like if it had arrived like 20 seconds earlier, they might have stopped a death toll that's like 6 or 7 figures long. Oh, never mind, it's still going. Wait, Reeve is in there, isn't he? Oh no, he got taken out to Midgar. He got taken out to Calm, didn't he? Duh. Wait a damn minute. What's going to happen to Midgar?
What do you fucking think?
We can't let that happen. Dude, you've already destroyed like a quarter of it.
What?
I had everyone take refuge in the slums. You know, the part beneath everything that's going boom.
So everyone's
But the
fucking
way
trapped.
things are now,
Everyone will be trapped and die of
it's too late for Holy.
fucking starvation.
They're being crushed. Meteor is approaching the planet. I don't know if I'd call that approaching. Holy is having the opposite effect. It's just causing more shit. Forget Midgar. We've got to worry about the planet. Yeah, so despite your best efforts, Midgar gets fucking crushed.
What the fuck's the point of the game?
Well, I mean, you're not here for Midgar. What's that? There you go. Green noodles.
I'm obsessed with that.
I am too. She obsessed with you. You can practically hear Eris laughing in the background going, "Ha ha, I hated Midgar." What the hell is that? Live stream. Look at all these kids coming out to watch this mass destruction. It's coming. So magical. So destructive. Hello, Poopy. I love the way the planet is genuinely like, I don't give a fuck about Midgar, but I will stop the meteor. I'm pretty sure the planet did it on purpose, if not Eris. I mean, she was just trying to activate the spell. There it is. Life stream from the whole planet. Coming to stop this shit. It's the third impact. Shinji. Ha ha, fuck you, Midgard. And just like that, it's over! The last thing you see is Aerith's face. Yoshinori Kitase, Nobuo Matsu, Tetsuya Nomura, who would go on to become the face of zippers on everything and belts every fucking where. We'll be seeing more from them later. But there it is! That's Final Fantasy VII with its happy ending. That's the first part of the compilation of Final Fantasy VII. We fortunately do have more to go, because there's still aspects of the world that which were barely touched upon. Characters who have not even been vaguely alluded to, but will be at some point. But yeah, like, this is a game that's been stuck with me ever since I first played it back in the 90s, and for a while it was my favorite, and then it got replaced. It got me into RPGs like it did so many other people, and it'll always hold a special place in my heart. It's one that I do revisit every now and then, and I mean, I've played this to completion like 3 or 4 times so far this year alone, because I've just been doing it in preparation for this. But I'm so glad I could share it with everybody. And yeah, like I said, I highly recommend playing it yourself if you haven't. If you have, dig out your old copy, play it again. I mean, I'm sure it's available everywhere. You've got the remastered editions that are available on like Switch, PS4, PS5. I think it's on the Xbox, I'm not entirely sure. There is a version on Steam, but it's like an enhanced version of the PC version, so it's not the remastered one. So it can have a rather shocking number of issues with it. There are some like programming problems that have come through, but there's also a very vibrant modding community for it, and using the Seventh Heaven mod consolidator software thing, you can do some really amazing things, up to and including a full cast voice option. Like a squad of people have gotten together to actually record lines for everything. It's alright. Obviously it's not professional quality, but it's very good. I chose not to do it because I wanted to do it in this style. And as I mentioned, like I wanted to be able to use the fast forward option for grinding purposes, just to speed stuff up, because obviously it's taken a while to get all the bits and pieces in the background together. But yeah, take your pick. Whatever you've got, you can probably buy this game for it. And it's highly worth it. Hey, that classic Final Fantasy theme. Do 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 do. Just in case you're wondering where it was. Nicholas Hoppy, Suzanne Berger, Doug Smith. But yeah, what else is there really to say, I suppose? Since this is actually 50 minutes, yeah, since it's been less than an hour, I will just quickly, after we're done here, go back and show you something that I failed to show before, which is how you can go about grinding or farming sources, just in case you feel like you need that. It's using a variation on the W item glitch. Squaresoft Inc. Yoshihiro Maruyama. Randall Fujimoto. Son Ton. William Feng Chen. Scott Covington. Yoshinori Goro Uenishi. Don't worry, there's a reason why we're sitting through this. David Jones. David Bowie worked on this. He didn't, that was a joke. I think. Fernando Bustamante. Jonathan Williams. Richard E. Amtower IV. Sissy Chan. Terry Y. Young. Takahiro So. It's the IDOS team who are responsible for the PC port that came a year after the original PS1 version. Frank Hom. Flavia Timiani. David Carrillo. Priscille Demoli. Tad Ayama. Five 100 years later. Because, you know, within living memory. What's that? Who's that? Could it be? Look, he's got babies. He managed to find a missus, and he's over 500 years old now.
Wait, I just seen this bit.
Yeah, I showed you. I remember showing you this bit specifically.
Yeah.
He found a missus, and now he got babies. That, or he reproduced asexually.
It was so weird. Just like, what in the Lion King fuck is this? Is what I said.
It's Lion King. Le Roi Neo. And there you go. Midgard. Still fucked 500 years later. But now it's surrounded by water, which means the land is recovering. Final Fantasy VII. That was Final Fantasy VII. Creepy laughter. There it be. Now I think it will kick us right back to the... Yep. Obviously there's no save or continue or new game plus, although that would be hilarious. So I'm just going to quickly go back in here then. So that was Final Fantasy VII. I'm hope you've enjoyed that. Oops. I'm just going to quickly show you how you go about grinding for sources, or farming sources, because that is very specific. So for this, you're going to need Yuffie. You will need Yuffie. And you will need to make sure that she has her Conformer, which is her ultimate weapon. So she needs that, and she also needs the Morph materia. Right. So you need to have Yuffie with Morph and the Conformer specifically. And then make sure that one or both of your other characters has W items. And now you want to make sure that you've got. So go through your item list. Find anything you have that is usable in battle. So it has to be like, you know, like potions, any of these, any like healing items and attack items. Has to be specifically those. Or greens, obviously. Anything that you can use in battle, you need to have one of. I think that's everything that we got. Okay. Yeah. So either what I'm gonna do is also go and get some upgrades. Also make sure you don't have any sources in your items. So I'm gonna quickly go to. So one of the easiest ways to do this is with greens are a good thing to have because they can be used in battle, obviously. One of those. And it's important you only have one. You need to have one of these items. As in, like, count of one. Where's it gone? So much shit in my inventory. Greens. I've got echo screen, that can also work. Also, while I'm here, I'm just going to quickly run up to show you what happens when you give in the desert rose. I can't believe I didn't do that either. I heard the barrier protecting Sephiroth is gone, but with Rufus dead, the Shin troops don't know what to do. Heidegger and Scar doesn't have fun. It takes to take on the troop. Really thought something was going to happen. Who cares? So when you've got the... I've already given him the... What the other one was it? Oh, it's Desert Rose. Want to trade it for that chocobo over there? Trade. Okay, then it's done deal. Now I got 2 gold chocobos. So if you don't... I guess it's time to go on a journey for the souls of my departed friends. He's going now. Good luck, sir. Yeah, so if you can somehow beat Ruby Weapon without having first acquired either Knights of the Round or a gold chocobo, then by giving him the Desert Rose, he will give you a chocobo. Looks like my stable's full. I'll have to come back. Never mind. Guess his chocobo is just going to live in this woman's house now. Meteor's coming right. Where would I stash my money? Wait, maybe I better take it with me and get out of here. No, there's a chocobo living in your upstairs that requires your attention. Oh, there he is. Ah, you really believe that big meteor? No, never mind. That's someone else. Someone who just looks exactly like him. Anyway, yeah, so that's the other prize. So, then... Sorry, back on track. Whee! Right, so we have inventory filled with a bunch of usable items that we have one of. No sources. You then want to take your scrub marine. Don't know why I'm scared. It's not there anymore. I've killed it. Down to the Gelnika. Now, the enemies in this place Actually, I'll show you. So, there are two ways of doing this. First way is like this. So you just run around like a madman till you get an enemy to get a fight. In this room, you'll get the unknowns 1 and 2, I think. These have more than 10,000 HP, so you want to do this. That was not what we meant to do at all. Should have done that with someone else because you need Yuffie to do morph. I think I mentioned before, but Yuffie's ultimate weapon is the only one that can allow you to do 9999 with the morph attack. And as you saw, that just gave me a guard source. So, God, he knows what that's got in here. There it is. So, fight those over and over, get guard sources. Kind of long-winded, but you know. Okay. I love you. Yeah. This one also. Let's do a quick attack. And then you do a morph. You get a power source. Alternatively, if you can get into a fight with a monster that gives you a source and has multiple enemies in it, you can do this. So if you come in this corridor, you will fight 2 enemies called the Bad Raps and the Pootlers, which I think is a fantastic name. Come on, fight me, bitch. You're scared. Here's what you want to do. So, 2 enemies, right? Fortunately, these will go down with a single hit, so... Ah, fuck. Never mind. So you get speed sources from them. Let's try that again. I need to remove the counter-attack materials. Don't want anyone who's super powerful to be doing that because obviously then they'll ruin it for you. Powerful, speedful. Right, always pays to check your stats as well ahead of time. So yeah. So let's try that again, Joey. Here's what you want to do. Step 1. Has to have multiple enemies, because obviously if there's only one, then the battle ends straight away. If there's 2 or more, then you do this. So what I've done is you have Yuffie morph them, quickly switch over to a character who has W item, and then use the topmost item on your list, which will then leave an empty space, which will then be filled by the source that you receive, in this case a luck source. You then use the W item glitch, which is select circle, select circle, select circle, and as you see the number is going up, and you can do that all the way up to 99. We're going to go all the way. There you go. Luck sources. And you can have as many as you want until you get to 99. Then you finish the battle. Easy as. And now you've got luck sources. Now, something that I keep forgetting to do, it's very important to remember, is when you've used everything, move the next item up. You always need to have something usable with one item on the top. Next one you can put whatever you want, but as long as it's also usable in battle. I usually tend to just move all of my items up to the top so I can easily rotate them out as and when I go. Because obviously each time you use one, that top item gets destroyed and replaced with the source. So you can do that down here for what are they called? For the bad raps. So, yes. Obviously, this doesn't work with single enemies, and I'm going to see if I can get this to work the way that I've always read it working. But when you've got enemies like the unknowns that I was showing you before, that give you the only fighting ones. Oh wait, I know I forgot. The alternative idea is apparently, and I haven't been able to get this to work yet, so we're going to give it a go just to see. Apparently, if you set Yuffie up with a Quadra Magic on a spell, and then final attack on said spell, then give her HP over 20, so she's got less than... Oh. Oh, no, wait. I don't think I'm actually ready to do this. You need to have another... Ah, yes. So the theory is, if you give her 2 final attacks, you need 2 final attacks for this. Have one set to morph and one set to a spell. Usually people choose shield because it takes a while. But something that will cast, and then cast that with Quadra Magic. Then what will happen is, she'll get attacked, she'll die, then she'll morph the enemy, and then she'll, before she dies, cast that spell 4 times. Which will then give you time to do the same thing as you were doing with multiple enemies, but only for as long as, like, you know, the spell's being cast. Obviously, I'm not actually prepared for that one, so never mind. There is an alternative way, however, to get strength and vitality ones. So, like I said, you've seen the weird tongue monster gives you strength, and the flower one, I think, gives you the vitality. An alternative way of doing that is there are enemies. I think it's only these 2 provide you with the sources. They haven't found, no one has found any others that will give you sources outside of these. Just gonna do that. So if you come to Corel, and come running all the way down to all the way back down here, all the way. All the way past the save point to here, you will be able to fight. Let's see if we get lucky. We do! These weird 6-legged dragon things, dinosaur things. They will also give you guard sources, so you can get guard sources from over here without having to go and fight your way through the single ones in the Gilnika. And of course they're much easier enemies to fight, and they always appear either in pairs or with these fish things. So that's option 2 for guard sources, and there is also a second option for strength sources, which I will show you now, just as the last thing. It feels so quaint to come back here knowing that we've saved the world. Everything is all done. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Fast like a ninja. Whoa. you come over here, over here, to Mount Nebel, past this save point, hopefully you will have remembered to knock these ladders down so you can easily climb back up. If not, you have to enter in from the other side and come from Nebeltown. If you come to this screen, come on, be good, be good. Okay, never mind. Not these. You want the weird creatures that look like headless flail dudes. These ones! Oh yes, I didn't do it. See, this is what happens if you're, if you don't pay attention. Oh, well, you can still do it. You get power sources from them. So you see, you can easily get guard and power sources elsewhere, other than the Alnika. So this is how I have managed to make my team so ungodly strong. And you get like things like earth drums, which are quite handy for making sure that you can still have items without having to keep running out and replacing them. So yeah, dexterity 251. You can use as many as you want for some reason. Dexterity, that's the wrong one. That was vitality. I'm an idiot. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't even question it. Whatever. Yeah. So that's how you get those sources. One other thing to remember, vitally important, luck stat. So your luck stat, as you can see, 255 means you'll basically never get hit. As you have seen, I've been able to do all of this stuff over the last couple of streams with taking barely any damage at all, because when your luck is so high, you will almost always evade attacks. So what you need to remember is when you're farming for sources, don't do Yuffie with her luck stat. You can do every other stat, but save her luck stat till last, because obviously you need her to be able to take damage in order to do the last final attack strategy. So you need to make sure she stays low with her luck, otherwise you won't be able to get her to get hit, and then she won't be able to she won't die, and therefore won't be able to give you the morph. There you go. See, your strength is now 251. That's how you do that. Remember that. You want Yuffie, Conformer, Morph for enemies that you can get in pairs or more. 2 final attacks, etc. Don't give Yuffie luck. And that, my friends, is the last thing I have to share from Final Fantasy VII. Obviously, if you have any questions about anything that I've shown off, please feel free to ask me. I'll be happy to explain things better in either message or another video format. There are better sources out there, though. I'm not going to lie. You can always Google it. There's a whole forums dedicated to this kind of stuff, which are significantly better than me. But if you did choose to ask me, I will be flattered, and I will be your friend. But yeah, that's Final Fantasy VII. Not 100% sure what we'll be replacing this with. Thursday, I'll be starting something new anyway, because I finished Stories from Saul. That'll be a nice surprise for you for when the thing comes out. But other than that, I thank you all so much for joining me with this. I will be continuing the compilation at some point. The next game will be Dirge of Cerberus for the PS2. Got my copy right here, ready to go. Not sure if that'll be the next one or not. Probably not. I think I probably need a break from Final Fantasy VII for a bit now, because, like I said, I have been playing this for months now. In multiple formats, on Switch, on this, on the PC. Just been going nuts on it. But yeah, so we'll be back with something new on Tuesday. And something new on Thursday. But other than that, thank you all so much for joining me with this trip down memory lane. I hope that my excitement has helped to inspire, or at least fulfill, some sense of nostalgia for people. I hope you will be willing to go and try this out yourself if you've never played it before. I do still highly recommend it. And I hope that you don't have to find yourself staring down a city being destroyed by a random meteorite while you desperately hope for the prayers of your dead friend to reach out and finally stop it from happening. You know? I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you find something good on TV to watch and you get completely hooked in a new thing that you can enjoy and share with your friends in the same way that I've been sharing this. And I hope to see you on Thursday when we start our new thing. But until then, bye-bye. Bye-bye.